Alright everybody, welcome back to another turn of Operation Matterhorn. This is going to be turn 9 for the British Commonwealth and Free France, July of 1940. I'm not aware of any housekeeping, let's just jump straight into it with the tech. I have rolled for the British Commonwealth techs off screen using the Dice Maiden bot. We got a hit of 10 on LRA, which completes that tech for us. And we got a miss of 1 on the radar. Alright, over to the diplomacy. We will be rolling for Peru and Chile, both of which hit on a 2 or less. Those are both misses. Over to our purchases, we have 22, 15, and 6 to spend, and we're going to be spending 22, 15, and 5. Once again, leaving just 1 saved by Anzac, clearing the other 2. Okay, for the purchases, we'll have a Marine, a Colonial Infantry, 2 Militia, a Militia upgrade. It seems to be 3 Militia, not 2. And 1 Infantry for the Brits. Also lend-leasing an infantry to Free France with the Brits. For FEC is lend-leasing KMT and infantry, and then also building 2 Gurkhas and 2 militia. Then Anzac is building 1 infantry and 1 militia. Over to our combat movements, we do have a fair few to declare. A medium bomber from Suez is mapping into I-4, attempting to kill the German sub, and he's going to do that alone. The seaplane in Cape Town is mapping into A-54, joined by the destroyer from A-48, 1, 2, 3. We've got the torpedo boat destroyer from M5 is drawing its naval supply through M3. 1, 2, 3. No interdiction. And then the boat is moving 1, 2, 3 into M2. The Italians do have an opportunity to declare war in M4 with these subs if they wish, but for just a torpedo boat destroyer, it seems unlikely. And then that torpedo boat destroyer is going to be going on escort in M2. You know what? It's just going to go and port in Gibraltar. We have 1 infantry from Western Yugoslavia, each taking Austria and Hungary. Alright, I'm actually going to consider this for a moment. I didn't consider it before planning, before recording. They'd rather be in East Poland than in a surrounded Warsaw, so they're both going to take East Poland. East Poland is these guys. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna keep 1 in East Poland and 1 in Warsaw. Yeah, that'll do. Hmm. Yeah, that'll have to do. Okay, then we've got more combat movements. We've got torpedo boat destroyer in A-27 going on escort duty in A-44. And we've got a tactical bomber that's mapping into A44 to keep those submarines busy. Um, that's gonna be all of our combat movements, I think. Yeah. All right, with that, we will go ahead and start rolling them out. We'll start east to west. We've got a medium bomber mapping at 7 or less on I4. That's a miss. Bummer. In A54, we have map seaplane at 3, a destroyer at 4, and a defending submarine at 3. Okay, no hits, but at least I didn't lose the destroyer again. Um, okay, we've got mapping in A44, hitting on 7 or less, target select on 1 through 3, another miss. That's all of the combats to roll out. Yeah. None of those have anything that needs to land anywhere uh, in the combat movement phase. Moving on to the non-combat movement phase, we've got seaplane landing in Southwest Africa, medium bomber landing in Suez, we've got the tactical bomber landing in A35. I've got a light carrier and a heavy cruiser moving there. We've got a destroyer and a heavy cruiser coming out of port in Gibraltar, going into A35, and the heavy cruiser from northern Algeria is coming out to A35. The fighter from A48 is going to Gibraltar. That didn't go as I needed it to. Needed to sink some subs. Okay, we've got a infantry from Gibraltar boarding the air transport, flying over to Malta, dropping off the infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands back in Gibraltar. We've got 2 naval transports from Gibraltar, moving 1, 2, 3 into A21. They're going to be trading with 1 naval transport from A21, picking up 2 infantry in southern England, and moving south of Gibraltar. Naval transport goes in port, and the 2 infantry disembark in Gibraltar. Alright, coastal defense ship in A23 is moving to A21, just hanging out in the sea zone. Battleship and a heavy cruiser are moving from A23 into A21 and going in port with the 2 naval transports. Torpedo boat destroyer from A23 is moving 1, 2, 3 into A17. And the light cruiser, destroyer, and light carrier and Polish fighter from A23 are moving 1, 2, 3, 4 into A20. We've got an infantry from northern England into southern England, from London into southern England, marine from southern England to London, and that's all that we've got there. Destroyer in A19 is coming off escort and moving over into A20. Same for the destroyer in A18. Same for the light cruiser in A20. This destroyer is just coming off escort in A35. So that's what we got here. Um, we've got that's French. We're done over here. Two infantry from Cape Town marching to South Africa. One from Cape Town railing to Rhodesia. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We've got a naval transport from Calcutta using S&M 1, 2, 3, 4. The submarine is submerged, and you can't declare war to stop a strategic naval move. And that's gonna just land in the southern naval facility of Suez. Got a Anzac infantry railing from Delhi to Calcutta. Um, got a militia marching from Queensland to New South Wales, and that's all our non-combat movement. Oh, I should move these guys. Uh, Coastal submarine moves from P-50 to P-42, and then the two submarines and the battle cruiser as Raider are all moving. I guess they'll move next to Japan. Yeah, okay. Then the French will have to move too. Um, with that, we should have everything done with the British Commonwealth movements. Go ahead and place our buys and collect our income. Um, this is what we're placing. FF gets their infantry in northern Algeria. KMT from Calcutta goes to the Burma Road into the 106th. Infantry and militia in Sydney. Two Gurkhas in Benares, one militia in Calcutta, and one in southern India. We've got for GB infantry in Cape Town, colonial infantry in Suez. There it is. Militia upgrade and militia. I can still just cut through M3 to get to Suez without interdiction, so that's going to go in Suez as well. Got a militia in Rhodesia. And in Warsaw. You know what? That seems like a waste. We'll just let them die with dignity. We're gonna put him in Aden, and then we just have a Marine left that goes in London. Uh, all right, that's gonna end the British turn. Collect 34 plus 3 for the Brits. 14 plus 2 for Anzac, and just 7 for Anzac. FEC 16. Okay. Alright, moving on to the free French turn. We've got 2 to spend. We're going to spend it all on a militia. We're going to do some combats. 2 infantry, a fighter, and a medium bomber are attacking French Morocco. That's going to be all it seems. Go ahead and start rolling it out. We've got 2 1s in mountains, a 6 and a 7. Defending, we have a first strike artillery. It's a miss, and an infantry at 4. Attack. No hits. Defense infantry. Oh no. Okay, so we lost an infantry. Oof. We're gonna press anyway. There's a hit. There's a hit. 1 hit in defense. So we lost all ground units on both sides. 2 infantry on mine. Infantry and artillery for Vici. Okay. The aircraft are both going to land in northern Algeria. And then we're going to move our light cruiser from A35 to A20. And we're going to move our subs from P32 to P16. Yeah, okay. And that's going to be all for the Free French. They're placed their militia in northern Algeria. And then they'll collect just 1 IPP. Alright, with that, I do believe everything is set in place to pass things over to the veteran for Italy. We will leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls.